appreciate the thumbs up on the videos, guys. Thank you so much. Please continue to do that. Trying to grow the channel a little bit so we can grow our group of friendly racers and keep our new dedicated server popular. Setting up the stream here. Alright, I think we're ready to rip. Ready to boogity boogity boogity. Okay. We are ready to race. MZ Ferrari. We made a wheel and VR. Get in there. Oof. There we go. Let's have some fun. I gotta replace these glasses. They're so nicked up that they're causing a blurry spot in my vision, even though there's not actually something dirty there. I've dropped them on the pavement so many times. They're just reader glasses. They're not real glasses anyway. $10 for another pair, man. That ain't no big deal. Alright, where's that boy at? Saltarelli. Claudio Saltarelli. Alright, what's up, Claudio? And I got Paul Schweck. Let's get some racing in, fellas. Do some laps. Have a good time. Oh, we lost our boy there. Somebody else joined. Oh, that is a very pink car you got there, buddy. Find an ABS setting I like. So far, these all pulse like nuts. I like the way that feels. I'd say this one is as good as any. being the pushy dog. Kind of pitchy for me, though. Here we go, my shadow. Here we go. Hello, welcome to stream, people. Oh, Zaystro followed me 4 hours ago. I guess I missed that one. Thank you, bro. In case you catch the video later. I really appreciate the follows and subscribes. Nope. Change sessions or something. His spawn a little brutal. Rude. It feels like it's pushing a little bit, like it's just not quite gripping. Maybe we can find something that's like amazing. Better. A lot better there. No. Got a drifter in here. What? Nice, King. Oh, a little much, a little much. It's a big car. Yeah, there's something there. It's doing a lot no better. the lowest setting. I need a drive button here. Just hit drive, not this. Back. Just drive. Hey, what's up, Michael? Yes, sir. We're in a server. Join me. Yeah, this is a Suzuka. I think it's like an all-car Suzuka. But you'll see Gibbs, and Paul Rodrigo. So I'm tuning the Ferrari. Okay, yeah, bro. Come on in. Need some more people in the lobby anyway, so that will attract more people. It's a big old lobby here in a little bit, maybe. I think I have the car tune finished by then. Oh yeah, we have to start turning and burning now. Coming right now. I need to play with camera. I got no way to measure it. Oh, you made it around there this time. Nice. A little drift action for you. Get a drink real quick. Seen Michael hadn't made it in yet, but he'll probably be in there in a minute. Say this tune up. Alright, let's see this new tune-up for the Ferrari. And then, let's see, I heard a ding, but I didn't see a notification, man, of something on YouTube. Oh, it was just a Streamlabs bot not showing up. Which one is that? Streamlabs? Yeah, Streamlabs is a mod. I don't know what their problem is. They were added back in 2020. 5 years ago when I created this account, I guess. Or maybe sometime after, I don't know. Okay, let's hit the track. I'm not sure what's up with that. Ding, I'm not getting a notification anymore. There's Michael. I don't know what he's driving. A BMW? Alright. And I could move a lot of this stuff to the right eye since that's what I'm streaming in the VR. Maybe that helps you guys see what's going on a little better. It's occurred to me. The thing is, I don't know if it'll keep these settings or if it's like specific to one car, you know what I mean? But, we'll see. The in-game menus, I can't move them to the right eye, which is the one I'm sharing. But at least all the other stuff. You guys can see what's going on now. Hopefully that won't annoy me having all that stuff there, but I'm not up here. That makes sense to move. Me doing stuff. Might go with the 54 lap. Nice. Let me click on that. Oh, we didn't qualify. Okay. It's the actual race now, so. Big mad at me, I'm in the way. Maybe something like that. It's kind of transparent. It'll be alright over there. watch this guy. Yeah. Hello. That's a hard hit. Most upset from Pingman, so I'll do this race again. Now if the lobby's starting to get populated too, probably. Almost, brother. That's fun. Hello. Oh, Jeff, what's up, bro? Yeah, 4:45 p.m. Yeah, I love the nighttime racing. It's beautiful, isn't it? 4 a.m. I'll call Tangmo Popper. What's a... Is a Tangmo a melon? Like a Tango Popper? Mango Popper. I like mangoes. I think we'll do this one again, Michael, if you're okay with it. Just kind of get in the car tune. Unless there's another track that's got a bunch of people that I can use this car on. I guess we could go look and see if there's another one. Trying to get this tune down. It feels really good where I've got it right now. It's got no BMW front end handling, but it's pretty good. You could win a race with it. I could see that. That was all cars. Let's see. Is there any other races we can do with this car? That was Suzuka. There's a Spa. That's just a Ferrari challenge, though. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the Suzuka, I think. One more Suzuka. This is the way. I might actually go buy some new glasses today. These are just so... They're old. And they're just beat all to hell. Nothing better than brand new glasses. They're so clear. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. Oh, I think my game locked up or something. It's not doing anything. Oh, there it goes. It was thinking. Ice. Ice. My name is Chris. Christopher, to be exact. But most people call me Chris. And then a lot of my friends in the racing scene, they just call me Melon. M-E-L-L-O-N. There's a bunch of people that I've known for years. I bet they don't even know my first name. Just didn't come up. Give y'all some info over here. So y'all can see what's going on. Yeah. 4:01. What is this 4:01? Oh, that's the track time, probably the time of day. Well, I don't know. Does that show up on camera? Maybe something like that. That's not the real time. That's the track time, I believe. So it should be afternoon. Yeah, just kind of moving things around, see where we like things. Put a little space between these, maybe. See what the in-car cockpit view looks like, because that may be awful for actually driving. I don't really like stuff on the steering wheel. I'm not real sure about this layout. Oh, that can't work there, because that would be so big. Well, maybe it doesn't get any bigger than that. I was gonna say, if you had a full list of people, it would be huge. That might be the case. Yeah, we can move it if it's a problem, but maybe we can start with that. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, there we go. Now I got stuff off my steering wheel. I was noticing it was making my steering wheel kind of ghost looking. Wasn't liking that view too much. Not ready to hit the track. Uncle Chris, I haven't eaten. Just if you were wild, bro. Yeah, I ate something this morning, but I need to eat some dinner. I might cook a pizza tonight. A pizza would be good. I'm gonna warm up, I think. Let's see, we're in a practice session. I just wanted to move all the data to the right screen so you guys can see what's going on. The tire one can't be there. How's that look? A lot of stuff to look at, isn't it? There we go. Oh, let me load the tune. I got the wrong tune. Sorry. Session restarted, I guess. Yeah, American. I would say the pizza style's not Chicago. Chicago's like super thick. It's like a pie. Probably more New York style, yeah. Pepperoni's always good, but I usually get like a 4 meat, so it's got sausage, pepperoni, ham, bacon, and then cheese, and you know. Yeah, that's pretty good. The four meat is the way to go. I don't even mind just their straight pepperoni anymore. It's the same price for a 4 meat. I think they're better, so makes it easy. think you're fast. And one guy comes around. Damn. Mark's doing really good. Caterham? Practice finished, so we've got to go to qualify, I think. Yeah. I've lonely about free time. I don't have any personal feeling that come to read my loneliness and give some encouragement. All right, back at you, brother. That's right. Stay positive every day. You can get weak so fast. That's right. That's a real good saying. I try to spread positivity. You know, even if I'm not having a great day, maybe try to lift somebody else up and help them have a better day. You know what I mean? And sometimes you get that in return. So, it doesn't hurt to be friendly to everybody as your default operating mode. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, brother. A good reason why I started streaming in the first place was I wanted to, you know, people to play games with. There's no local people in this tiny town that play games. I mean, there probably are, but I don't know them. Never heard of them. Let's try. I'm gonna try a softer rear anti-roll. I think that'll be okay. Could be the combo that's sets this thing apart from everybody else's car. Hey Shakame, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, brother. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, man, positive vibes, that's the way. I've lived a long time and I've been angry and upset about how things went over the past, and sometimes I still get angry and upset, but really it's best to start a new day and just kind of hit that virtual reset button, forget the past, live in the moment, Enjoy the day, enjoy the journey, and don't be upset that you hadn't made it to where your destination is, like in life where you want to be. Don't be upset about that. Just know that you're on your journey, you're on your way, and just keep making steps in that direction, and you're good. Shakay, what's up, dude? How goes it? You gonna do some racing with us? We're in Assetto Corsa EVO, and we got the Pimax Crystal Light in VR. Oh, I should tell you guys, I got a brand new video about this too. I just made a video today. Let me mute it so it doesn't play. But check this video out. Hang on. Turns out I can't copy and paste with one hand in the air. Let's see. Yeah, and I know a bunch of you guys don't have this equipment. It's kind of a niche thing, but if you would, even if you don't, pull up that video and give it a thumbs up. That would help me a ton. I'd appreciate it. Oh, you're not online right now? Just want to hop into the stream and see what the new EVO update is. Alright, bro, I'll do some laps for you. I made that video tutorial, put it out today, and it details how to get 90 frames per second in this game in VR. Can be done. And the reason I stop at 90 is because that's what this headset refresh rate is. Going above that's not going to show me anything, any more frames, because the panel doesn't refresh any faster than that. So we got it capped at 90, so it should look super smooth. Hey, Jetha. Battlefield 1 was good, yeah. Part 6. i5 and GTX 1060. Yeah, I used to have that set up. It's old, but yeah. That was a good setup for a Dirty Bomb. That's what I used to use a lot. Okay, Shikai. And guys, don't forget that you can use your, if you have Amazon Prime, you can use your Prime, one free monthly Prime subscription, and subscribe on here, and then you don't get the ads. Or just subscribe without the Prime. That helps me out too. The tires warmed up. Gets me sometimes. End up going wide because I'm not used to it being like that. I've got 4 minutes. I'm trying to decide if I've got the rear anti-roll set up right. Get to turn without losing grip, ideally. Also want it to be where when I hit the gas on a corner real hard, it tries to turn around. Yeah, this way seems pretty good. Might keep it off the how do we do? Third. I think Michael's gonna do a live with us. Michael's in the chat, by the way. I think he's liking that BMW M3. He's fast with it. Or M4 GT3. a lot to keep up with all these acronyms for all these different cars, you know? Turn at a time. Disco Inferno. No, Michael. We got a boogity boogity boogity. We don't want to hurt us, Stefan. Got a good line going here. You got it, little bro. Keep going. I'm not going to pressure. Got love for our Caterham brothers. Yeah. Intersex is pretty. That BMW is so much faster through there. All I gotta do is slow down for a second and he's all over me. You're good, Michael. Go ahead. Take a lead for a while. I'm gonna pull these tires anyway. Just don't think I can match. Yeah, the BMW turn in. Tire pressure 27 on the front. We could probably go a little lower on that and see if it helped. Look, was I in the way? My bad. My bad, dude. We don't need all this balance. Let's try lower. Maybe firm that rear back up so it'll help it rotate. Tuned 032, print it, write it, bop it, slap it, rub it. Oh! Hello, everybody. Oh, it was a lag. I didn't know what happened. I was just like cruising, I was like, boom! Like, oh man. Netco, yeah. See a GR? What's a GR? What's up, Mr. Thor? How goes it, Mr. Thor? Need my glasses real quick. What is being said? I can't read. Oh, Shikai. Net code is high ping. It's over 200. Yeah, I don't know what my ping is right now. Yeah, I think a lot of it's just, you know, we're having to play in servers that are being hosted overseas, so you might have a good ping to the server if you're overseas, but everybody else trying to connect to it's not. So all the Americans are having 200 ping in a lot of these servers. So kind of an issue, but eventually we're going to host our own. I'll probably host it out of Chicago or Memphis if they have a hub. Memphis would be even better. But Chicago would be pretty centrally located in the US, I think. So if they have that option, I'll probably do that. Chicago's in Illinois, for those that don't know the state. F3 is your track view. Oh, okay, so we're both about 200. So that means that server's in Europe for sure. Because if it was in the UK, I would ping about 120. Europe's like 200. Asia 300. Australia 300. Oh, it was a bump. Accident. Alright, fellas. Woo, Michael with the 50 lap. That's nice, dude. I have seen some low ping servers, but I'm just kind of going where the players are. Since the ping doesn't make a whole lot of difference. I mean, those of us with a couple hundred ping aren't really having that much trouble. It's the guys that are, you know, 300-400 ping. A lot, especially the 400 pingers, they're all over the track. So I'm hoping they update their net code so it takes some averaging into effect. Because right now it's putting them in. It seems to be like trying to predict where they're going to be, and it's wrong. Nighttime. There, I got my petrol group out. Mess with that. Here. I'm coming, Michael. Oh, did we touch? I didn't feel it. If we touched, it didn't give me any feedback. I didn't feel it. Oh, let me get out of the way. I bet the net code difference is just a little too sketchy for that close to driving. I'll try to give you a little more room. We might not be able to get millimeters apart safely. The lag. I was fast for a second time. It's really good and the twisties in there. I'm trying to get away from Michael. I just can't. I'm too fast. I'm too fast. Uh-oh. Got loose on it. That's the only problem I have with the BMW. I like it, but it does like to spin out sometimes. I think I got this car dialed pretty good, actually. I'm messing around with some settings. I may not have it 100%, but it's pretty good now. It's spun out. Yeah, that's fun. Good race, dude. Lots of fun waiting on each other. I think we'll head to another session, huh? Get some new music here. Something a little easier. Let me go back to save this tune up. I'm gonna take damping arrow. Yeah. Let's save that. Yeah, it has ABS. It's a weird one. But yeah, it does. I think the default setting was 333. Was it too loose? The back end coming around too much? Well, maybe I need to soften up that rear. This anti-roll. I was trying it firm to help the car rotate. So maybe next time I'll try it soft. I tried it both ways and it seemed like firm was better because it would rotate. It wasn't over rotating in my opinion. I don't think, but maybe it was. Probably could watch the telemetry or something if we had that kind of data. See if the G's are like high and then they're suddenly like falling off, then you know like, oh, okay, we're not holding G's, we're just sliding at that point. Let's see if we can find us another race, Michael. Something in this car would be good, but if not, that's fine too. Sort by players. Filter my car. Somebody that spawned. That's a Ferrari only thing. I don't want to do something specific. I think we'll get another car. Just see what's available here. Red Bull Ring. That's an MX-5. Brands Hatch. Indy race. So that's a short version. I wish they had an open track for for all cars for every single track. It said these very specific, like if you're not in the F1 or you're not in the Mazda, you know, that's half the damn tracks. There's a GT3 Panorama. Try that one. Wish they'd let us paint the whole car. Right now, this game, Jathop, is, I guess it would be technically be early access. So it's not out to the public fully yet. And on top of that, what I'm playing is a beta version of the early access. So we're playing the very newest version of the early access. So it's kind of a rough, that's why we have some bugs and disconnects and, you know, app hangs, and yeah, it's brand new. It's not even out yet. So we're trying to get established as one of the guys that play this a lot on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok, and hopefully kind of get ourselves established early. I think that's important. We're doing the same thing with Battlefield 6. So tonight, I think me and Thor and some others, and you guys are all welcome to join us too. We're going to play some 2042 Battlefield. To kind of get geared up, meet some people, recruit them over to our Discord for Battlefield 6, because we're going to have a dedicated server for Assetto Corsa EVO, Battlefield 6. We already have one for Dirty Bomb, and maybe Rust and some other games too. We'll see. Get in here, Michael. They're in a race, but we can go ahead and go in and goof around. Oh, there's Philip. What's up, Philip? Philip's cool. Yeah, 2042. And then we'll play that for now, and then we're going to get into some Battlefield 6 on October 10th, which is my birthday, so it's easy for me to remember when it's coming out. Excuse me. Yeah, this is an old tune. I've not tuned this car since the new update dropped, so it might be wildly bad. Let's look at it here. I'll leave it there. Yeah, this is an old tune. I've been putting 34 in there for a while. When will Battlefield 6 feel? Yeah, October 10th. 10/10/25. I've seen the beta. Do you remember that? Yeah. 5:26 a.m. Yeah. 5:27 p.m. Part 3. I don't play Part 6 to really. There are only American, European, and foreign. So I think there's going to be some more Asian servers once the game comes out completely jacked up. So I wouldn't worry about that. Right now, they're just, you know. Well, Battlefield 6, you don't need Origin anymore. You can just do Steam. Yeah, 2042 is future, and then the Battlefield 6 is going to be modern warfare. So it's going to be current time. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just tuning the suspension on the car to soften it, so when I go over bumps, it doesn't bounce. It absorbs it. And you can mess up and make it too soft, and then you just don't feel anything. As a race car driver, you need to feel what's going on in the road. But we're going to try some settings. I'll save these so we'll know what patch they were designed on. Probably Michael there. Sorry, bud. Just getting this thing lined out. But it should be pretty good now. I guess the race is over. There's Philip. It's a Philip and Michael. Awesome. Okay, we're just waiting for the leader to finish his race, and then we should be on the track. Can you access the streaming screen like a normal game? Yeah, 2042, I think for a while there, and it may even be the case now, was like $3. They're trying to get people to play 2042 before Battlefield 6 and kind of get ready for it. And which I highly recommend, because if Battlefield 6 were to go down at a later date, something happens to it, you know, they got a server issue, maybe 2042 is still up, we'll go play that for a while until they get it fixed. So it doesn't hurt to have both. Oh, Thor's been working on the Nightbot. Thank you, sir. Yeah, the feedback about 2042 was not good because of launch, but later they fixed a whole bunch of stuff, so it's actually really good. So if it's still $3, absolutely get that game. The VR system. When looking at the racing car system, it's not very realistic. Are there still traces of the map? I just imagine it is still in the racing game. It just came out, yeah. When looking at the racing car system, it's not very realistic. Oh, the model. You're talking about the models and stuff? Well, what they do. So everything outside of the car that this is what you normally see is super high quality. It's very accurate to how the real car is. In the car, some of the buttons and stuff are going to be kind of low quality, and the reason they're doing that is to save frame rate. Because if you render all this super high quality, then people's frame rate's going to be too bad. So some of the things are going to be kind of low polygon count, like those tubes aren't very round, you know. Some of this may not be high poly count, but where it counts on the road, the car and all that, then it's super high. That button box is sweet, huh? I can't wait. I hope in the future somebody gets it figured out so we have like a haptic feedback. You get like a haptic feedback glove, and you can literally, in the game, it'll track your movements, and you can hit the buttons, start the car, you know. Dude, how cool would that be? I need the bright lights on, I need the wipers, turn signal, caution. That'd be so sick. Where are we at? Last lap? We're just waiting on some people to finish racing there, so we don't have to have the VR headset yet. Of course, we're like 100 baht per game. When the cost of living in my country was on sale, it was like 100 baht game, but I didn't have one that True Money wallet. Okay. Cost a lot of money due to the cost of living in a foreign country. Yeah, that's the only problem. Some of these games are based on U.S. citizen income, and then the other countries just get absolutely screwed on pricing because the exchange rate's god awful sometimes. Yeah, it's a shame. It's so much trouble. The VR view looks kind of weird to you. Sometimes it does fall off the map. What's happening is there's cameras on here, and sometimes they get dirty, and sometimes they there's not enough light in the room. Whenever it's not sitting up on my head, because there's a lamp up there. If it's on top of my head, the light hits the sensors and it tracks the position pretty well. So once it's on my head, usually it stays where it's supposed to be, and it looks pretty realistic. And you can look, you know what I'm saying? It's awesome. Just the freedom to see everything is just priceless. Alright, we're finally in a Pacific. Lost our tune or not, though. Yeah. No, it looks good. The VR headset, this is a Pimax Crystal Light. I can't remember how much it was. Seemed like it was like 700 plus a software licensing, 250 or something. You know, all in, I think it was like 800 or 900. It's very expensive, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, it's super expensive, unfortunately. And that's why not everybody's running it. And on top of that, you have to have a really good video card to get good frame rate out of it. And you have to tune it to get good frame rate out of it. So a lot of people get into VR and they don't like what they see because the frame rate's not that good. But when you get it right, you get it dialed, do a couple tweaks, a couple mods, it's really good. Well, centered the camera while I was looking up there. The nice thing about VR, going up and down this mountain, you have a sense of height. So it feels like you're climbing a mountain. I'm playing on my flat panel and I just don't get that sense. You don't feel like you're climbing a mountain. You're just watching a car go up a hill. Well, I guess Michael had the bounce. I don't see him on the leaderboard, but maybe he's still in. Tune-up feels pretty good so far. Oh, there Michael's in the pits. I feel like I'm sitting a little crooked. Double yellow. Somebody must have wrecked. Man, the handling on this thing. The front end is so good on this. It's crazy good. We're qualified in 5th place, and if we can improve upon that. Practice session's over. I think we disqualified first. Fielding. What's up, dude? Jay Fielding. Alright. Still one out on the track, Phil Stevens, so we're gonna go back to the pits though. Tune-up seemed pretty good. Oh, it looks like we Jay got the first place practice time, 2:04. I got 2:10. Yeah, he did a 2:04 in practice. I did a 2:10 in practice, and then I think we're going to qualifying now. Yeah, we're about to go to qualifying, so we'll push you a little bit harder in qualifying. Oh, what's up, Ozone? What's your name in the game, bro? Good luck to you too. Michael, that's in the Twitch chat, is also with us in the race. Oh, there's Ozone. I see you there. Ozone Cocker. It's kind of low resolution on my desktop. 1080p. Hard to read the text sometimes on the names. A little bit blurry. Oh. Cackler. Okay. Ozone Cackler. Okay, gotcha, bro. Nice to meet you, Ozone. Let's have a good race, bro. Got a minute left here. Same, thank you. Smudging these glasses in VR. A full-time job keeping these glasses on VR, I tell you. That's the only drawback to VR. That is not a huge fan. But that's not VR's problem. That's my eyeballs. You know, can't blame the VR for that. I don't know why it turns the wheel after a session, but it dumps my VR headset off. Let me clean these properly because it's not going to cut it. Separate clean in a second. Maybe we'll go to Walmart today and get some new glasses. These are just so pitted up that any kind of oil from your skin off the back of your eyelids, it touches them. Oh, you've been following me? Oh, awesome. Appreciate that, bro. I've been trying to pump out some good stuff, so hopefully the plan is to get a dedicated server, as you probably have heard by now. So we'll build our community up, and I think we're going to have a great time, man. I'm excited about it, honestly. I'm really excited. You're excited? I'm nearsighted, yeah. Computer glasses. Oof. Yeah, saline solution's probably the best. I don't have any alcohol wipes. I've been using just a bottle of Windex. Just an old school bottle, so it's got like real ammonia in it. It actually cleans really well, but it does stinky stink. Alright, let's hit the track, fellas. We got Michael in here, we got Ozen in here. Philip was in here earlier. I don't know if he's in the chat, but he's on the track. He's been in the chat before, so hopefully we kind of get known in these circles and, you know, earn their respect as a good driver and clean driver. And the rest will fall into place, I think. One thing I found through streaming is that you don't have to be the best at whatever game you're playing, whether it's first-person shooter or whether it's racing or whatever. Just be friendly. A lot of people just want to hang out with somebody friendly, that's it. And if on top of that you got some great gameplay to go with it, you know, bonus. And any of you guys that ever thought about streaming or starting a YouTube channel or Twitch or whatever, I highly encourage you to give it a try. And as a rule of thumb, what I do is even when I'm sometimes not in the mood, just stream anyway. Even if when you think nobody's going to watch, stream anyway. But eventually, and I mean eventually, it might take years, eventually you get a couple people watching. And then next thing you know, you got some gaming buddies that are joining you in the games and hanging out with you and chatting with you while they're eating dinner and watching you play. It's a really good way to make new friends. And a lot of these people I fully intend to be lifelong friends, not just gaming friends. Friends for life, you know, because, you know, let's face it, we're in an internet-based world. It's really hard to make new friends up close in person. Especially if you don't go to bars and don't go to clubs and, you know. If you're in a small town like me, there's not really anything to do. Oh, there's Michael. Get it, Michael. '15th place. Well, we're not last. There's the one behind us. Just qualifying right now to see where we start on the starting grid. Hopefully we can do better than 15. I'm definitely holding Michael up. Michael's been driving that car a little bit here recently, so he's got the handle on it. I kind of bounce around from car to car a lot. I'm a little rusty on this one, so we'll try this updated tune on the new patch and see if we can get her dialed in, burning right. Man, the grip on this thing is tremendous. Absolutely bananas how much grip this thing has. This guy tried to wreck me. That wasn't very nice, was it? What did I ever do to that guy? People are funny, man. Out of clowns. Oh my. A little sketchy. Grip on this thing is nuts. How are we looking? We're in 9th place. We're no longer in 15th. Dang, still 9th place? I'm slow, guys. Wow, we slipped to 10th place. Ooh, we got a really fast lobby, apparently. We got a boogity, 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 boys. We shall never lift. Let's see what this thing's got. Oh, yeah. She'll go faster. Golly, this goes fast. How are we looking? Okay, we're up 2.7 seconds. This should be a good lap. Maybe it won't be in 11th place. Good lord, qualifying sucks. We gotta do much better. I don't mind starting from the back. It don't matter, but I'm just saying, we're not doing too good. Can we beat 11th place, guys? What do you think? Can we do it? This is gonna be the one. We're up 2 seconds. We should move up. Session is ended. We'll move to 10th. I don't think it recorded our last time. Maybe. But we didn't get it in before qualifying, maybe? So it didn't... Oh no, that was our best lap. Why are we so slow, dude? They're running 202s, I'm running 208. Oof. A big oof. Yeah, I'm definitely doing something wrong. I'm gonna have to push it. Yeah, it's hard to get a clean one in the nosing. Oh, it's so the walls are just rough. Yeah, the VR, it's probably a little shakier to you guys. Like when I actually have it on, you know, I know where my head's moving and what it's doing, so I don't feel that shakiness that you guys might see, so it's not as rough on me as you might think. Oh, what's up, Philip? Yeah, I saw you earlier. Okay, I'll catch you in a little bit then if you... Let's go to, let's see, let's hit, drive here. I think we're about ready to race. On the fuel, I usually run like, 34. Hey, Simone. Oh, you on the grid? Ah, sweet. Hell yeah, it's so cool to see people come in here from the grid. Yeah, I see Simone. You're right behind me, aren't you? One of those guys. Awesome, man. Thanks for stopping in. So cool to see everybody coming in here. We're gonna have so much fun with this game, I can tell already. Just wait till we have a dedicated server. Things are just really gonna pick up, I think. Which the pace of growth for me as a channel is fine. I have no complaints. We pick up somebody every day. We get a new follower every day. That's a new friend every day. I mean, what more can you ask for? There's Simone. 25 ping. Wow, you're on top of the server, aren't you? Really nice. Wonder what mine is. Probably 200 if I had to guess. It's never all that great. F disco. This is what you call dark synth. 10 seconds. Waiting for players. Uh-oh. Is it stuck? I think it's stuck, guys. Unless there's somebody on the list here that we can't see that's... he's in the pit. Gabriel. Get out of the pit, Gabriel. You're holding up the entire race. Yeah, this dude's asleep. Now he'll time out in a minute, and I bet it'll load. We just gotta wait for him to time out. It should just go on without him. I don't know why it's waiting for him. If the timer counts down and you hadn't hit the ready button, it should just go on without you. But he probably got a network disconnect or something, so it's kind of like trying to communicate with him. Yeah, he's still in the pit. That's the problem. I wonder if there's a timer where it eventually kicks him, or does it just, you know, just got naps in the pit, nobody gets to play. Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, I think we're stuck, bro. Oh, the server didn't show up in the lobby? Oh, okay, yeah. So it did crash, probably. Okay, no big deal. Easy fix, fellas. On to the next one. We'll find us another lobby, no big deal. Server ping 159. Low Field Motorsports, Bathurst, Milano. Unresponsive. Yeah, you're right, Michael. Okay, good eye. What's everybody playing? Amola? That's F1. I don't care about that. MX5. There's a GT3 Spa. They're in a race. I could go to that. That race will probably be over in a few minutes. Gunaseka. GT3 and 4. West Coast US. That's a low ping situation. That one could be nice. GT3 and 4. What is that? Porsche? I don't think the Porsche can hang with a BMW. But I think we'll drive it anyway just to be different. Let's do the Cayman. We'll do the Cayman. There's the Cayman. Spa just started. Oh, okay. Figured, huh? As soon as I got out of it. This is on race lap 507, so it's about to go to the practice. Yeah, this is just 2D. Here's what it actually looks like on the desktop. because I'm in VR, you're going to see the left and the right eye at the same time. So now you can see the whole menu, right? So that's what it actually looks like on my monitor. Boss practice. I think I'm going to go into this one. There's more. It's about to go into practice. That'll give me time to tune in and stuff. C2 ABS. There's fuzz. See some regulars in there. Yeah, we've never raced this car on this track, so we don't have a tune for it. So we'll develop one right now. Messed up setting up. This is the one I want to load. A little bass map. Yeah, this is the car tune-up. Like tuning a guitar string. Yeah, you're just kind of basing, as I'm driving the car, the way its attitude on the track depends on how well it goes around a corner. So if you have a car that's set up really stiff, and you got a corner that goes like this, it's just going to go like that. Turn the wheel, and it's going to keep going straight. The suspension's too stiff. You have to soften it up a little bit on the front. It allows it to absorb the change in the road and the steering and the attitude. And if the back end's too stiff, it's just going to spin out. If it's too soft, it won't rotate at all, and it's just going to go straight. So all these things I'm doing is trying to get the car to almost drift. Almost. Because if you actually drift, then you're actually spinning the rear tires, then you're going slower. So you want to get close to a drift. That's what we're shooting for. Yeah, you got me. Alright, so now, let's see, we got this saved. So this is what, so my monitor, what I'm looking at right now, what you're seeing is displaying the left and the right eye. See, there's two eyes in there. So, and then when it comes time for me to race, I want want to show you guys just the right eye because it's too hard to track for you guys. So this is the right eye, and I've moved most of the information to the right side of the screen for that reason, but some of it's not visible in the menu. What's up, Thor? How goes it, my man? Alright, so right now we're watching this timer in the top right. We're waiting for them to finish we're in a race. So as soon as they finish this timer, the race will be over, and then it'll go to a practice session, and from there we can finish dialing in this tune-up. Somebody's coming in backwards. That's Kenny Powers. He's famous. Oh, that's Michael. Michael made it in. I think our other new friend stayed on the other server though. Ozon. Maybe we'll link up with him soon. And Simone. Alright, so now we're going to practice session. Check our tune, see if it ruined it when it's changed sessions. We're going to start off with the electronics at the lowest setting. So that's traction control, that's for the rear tire spinning. Higher value means less spinning, more grip. If you set it too high, your car's going to be very slow coming out of the corner. You need a little bit of slip to turn and take off. Anti-lock brake system, that pulses the brakes to keep it from locking up going into a high-speed corner. Off, it's just going to lock up the brakes and slide into the corner. All the way up, it's going to pulse at the slightest hint of braking. We don't want it to be too invasive, so we set everything kind of to a low setting, and 34 liters of fuel is just enough to finish the race. We're going with currently a firm anti-roll bar on the front. That keeps the body of the front of the car from twisting. And then the wheel rate, that is the front springs. A stiff spring will bounce if it's way too stiff on bumps, and also a stiff spring won't allow the car to turn as well. So we soften up the front. This is the rear spring rate. I go very firm on this. If you make the front soft and the rear firm, that makes the front tires bite the road, and that makes the car pivot around. And if you can pivot just right without over spinning, like without spinning out, you'll be fast. So that's what we're going for. Dampening, we're making the dampeners on the front of the car and the rear car absorb bumps better. So if we hit a curb, it's not going to launch it into the air anymore. On the aero, we lower the car super low to the ground. The lower you get the weight of the car to the ground, the faster you can go around corners. Weight that's up on a stick real high is just going to go flying off the course, but if you get it real low, it'll hug the corner. So we go low as we can. I do a little bit higher in the back. That's called a rake. A rake is when the car is tilted a little bit instead of flat. That would be level, that would be rake. As you go in high speed, air comes over the car and shoves the rear wing down. So that high rake is going to end up being more like that. The front wing angle, that's the very front wing, the canards on the front of the car, the little wings on the sides. A high wing angle is this, so that forces the car shoved down on the front. That helps the front tires grab. It will make them wear faster, so for a super long race that might not be ideal, but for a short stint on sticky tires it's okay. The rear wing angle, again, right now I've got it at 0 degree of angle. If the car is spinning out, the back end's getting too loose coming around a high speed corner, we'll raise that rear wing angle. That will put more weight on top of the back tire. Gotcha? Does that make sense? So that's kind of the basic Premier 101 tuning. Some of these values aren't working yet. This means outer, middle, and inner. They're talking about if you slice the car
the tire into 3 sections. If you're looking at the top of it, outer, middle, inner. Inner would be closest to the driver. So that's the temperature or pressure, but it's not working. And with that, if it showed the accurate temperature of the slices of the tire, you could tell if you're over or under inflated. A correctly inflated tire is going to look like this on the top, flat, because your road's flat, right? Your road's like this. You want your tire sitting on it flat. If you overinflate the tire, you make it an egg. Now, what's touching this flat surface is just the tip in the middle, the inner. So if you see in your outer, middle, inner, this value goes sky high, you know you've got your tire overinflated. What's happening is only the center of the tire is touching the road. You're not going to grip as well because you're not touching much rubber to the road, and that center spot's going to get really hot. So you'll see a spike in your temperature. If you're underinflated, your tire is going to concave. That's convex. Concave, caved in. So underinflated, the middle of the tire is going to go down. The outside, the inner and the outer is going to get hot. The middle is going to get cold. So that's how you dial in tire pressure on a real race car. Hopefully some of that applies to a game. We'll see. But I don't think they have that all dialed in yet. So right now I have no telemetry. Telemetry is the data. There's a computer in the car that logs all the sensors. The throttle position, how fast I'm hitting the gas pedal, steering angle, braking pressure, camber. Camber is the angle of the tires on the road. Like that. Camber makes the tires like this. That helps it grab around corners. But when you set your tires like this, the inner sides of the tires are what's touching the road mostly. So when you go to brake, you don't have all of the tire surface hitting the road. You just have a little bit because you're so angled. So if you go too high on the camber, you go up to 10 or something crazy like that. The tires are like that, trying to go around the track. You just wear them out. They're not going to hook. So camber's good for tracks that have a flat surface and a sharp turn. If you go to a track that's got like an angled bank, like you're going around a soup bowl with that 45-degree angle on the road going around it, you don't need a lot of camber because the road is already cambered for you. It's already angled like crazy to keep you on there. So too high of a camber will make your brake distance go further and further. You won't be able to stop. Too low and the tire's not meeting the surface of the road and corners correctly, and you just won't have as much grip, and the car will push, or you turn left and the car keep going right. And you have camber on the rear as well. Usually you run, most cars significantly less camber, but some race cars run high camber. So these values, I can't really quantify the results of them yet because we don't have telemetry and logging data. Once we have telemetry and logging data, I can drive down the road and look in real time and see what my camber is effectively based on when I'm going around a corner. The camber should turn to 0 degrees because you've taken the angle of the tires and made it match the angle of the road. So when you're making that turn, if you're logging the data, that camber value of 3.3 should turn to 0 in real time if you've got the angle of the tires meeting the angle of the road perfectly. And when you do that, your tire temperatures will be very linear from left to right. You won't have these dips in tire temperatures, and you'll have your best grip. Anyway, I tune cars for a living, so I can yap about that crap all day. So y'all just tell me if you've heard enough, and we'll just drive. We got a real Kenny Powers in here, man. Kenny Powers, the celebrity. Alright, I think we'll hit this right. Oh, I'm getting dings, but I don't see any notifications. Glasses are... Oh, you were just laughing. Okay. Okay. You're too close, son. You're too close. What are you doing? back it up. Back it up, Terry. There's Michael. I'm gonna have to eat something in a minute. So we're in a practice session right now. Penalty received. Forced to help speeding. I went through the pit too fast, I guess. Well, I'll be dipped in shit. Hey, Ozan. Ah, the gray screen of death. Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, it's a bummer. Hop over to this session. We're still in practice. It's about to go to qualified. Hey, come race with us. I'm in a Porsche. Cayman, but I think you can run the 99 and... Or is this the Cayman? Yeah, that's the Cayman. Yeah, no, I'm holding everybody up. I gotta get in here and play, huh? Just want to give you a little primer on tuning so you understand all these changes I'm making and you can kind of follow along. I keep getting kicked back to pit. I'm gonna get disqualified. I just want to do a lap. Let me do a lap, game. Jesus. There's the pit limiter. For some reason it was letting me go over the pit speed limit. I think when I shifted a second, it went over 59 miles an hour for a split second. Thought I was speeding. My foot cut, guys. Tired so cold I couldn't make the turn though. Tires are still cold. They're a little bit bluish green instead of green. Blue is cold. Green is, I guess, ready. I think we're going to have to add some wing to it. It didn't like that. I felt like it just didn't have any downforce on the back. Because I wasn't going that fast and I wasn't turning that sharp. So I think we need some more weight on the rear tires. So let's angle that wing up a little bit. Tilt the rear wing. Save our tune-up. Yeah, we're on Laguna Seca if you guys want to hop in there. Maybe there's room in here. I'm not sure actually. Ice is on the YouTube. Yeah, what's up, dude? Oh, this server's unresponsive or the spa one? This one's definitely up. Let's see. Yeah, we're still in practice. We got plenty of time if you want to join this one. Looks like there's 14 in here, 15 in here. So maybe it's a 16 player? I'm not sure. Mine's unresponsive. Oh, that's weird. It may lock up when the race time. Well, maybe it'll become responsive when it changes sessions in a minute here. Right now it's in an overtime. That's probably why you can't do anything. It's kind of weird mode or something, I guess. Thanks, bro. We'll get some racing in here in a minute. I'm gonna have to get me a little lunch snack. What time is it? A little dinner snack. I think around 7:30 or so. We'll probably swap over to Battlefield 2042 in anticipation for Battlefield 6 coming out on my birthday, October 10th. 10/10. So I know Thor, a moderator, was wanting to play some
tonight. I don't think he's home yet, though, but he might be in another hour. It's back up. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's in this game's a little buggy, but I'm loving it, man. I really like it. It's so fun. Especially once you get the video settings down to get the frame rate. Okay, so we need to run a 125 probably. Look at all the Porsches, wow. Long BMW. Oh, there's probably not any Caymans. Let's see, is there any Caymans in here? Yeah, he's in, well, that's me. Oh, one Cayman's pretty quick. Well, maybe not. Yeah, fire. Fire did a 131. Yeah, we need to do a 125. Yo, what's up, Fuzz? A beautiful sight. Bunch of supercars. Race cars. Heat on these tires, scrubbing them like that. Okay, definitely didn't have enough trash control yet. Okay, so trash control, let's change that to 2. Try that. We'll just keep bumping it up until it quits spinning too much. Till we get it manageable. Traction control 3. And then also the front end's not grabbing that great.
so much.
Low energy, low energy. Alright, see if this helps it a little bit. Hmm. $60 to $30. Hmm. Where's my turn signal indicator on? Oh, it's gonna let me say. I bet I can't get out of this menu in time. I might get stuck in the gray screen here. Somebody's still driving on qualifying. You're usually good, yeah, because it's going to lap overtime. Getting her dialed in. Well, Michael qualified second, 124. Pause with a 124. Yes, that's where we need to be. So far, I'm not sure we got a lap time. Yeah, 139. That's just where we stopped making tune changes, so. The tune's not quite ready for the race, but we're running out of time, so it is what it is. I'll go to the restroom real quick. If I can beat them. Be right back. All this stuff is wireless one day and super lightweight and tiny. Oh, did I miss a race? I did miss a race. Pit exit. They can physically leave, but it might just push right back in the pit. It's kind of waiting on this.
Sliding up that hill, not losing speed is stupid. I gotta fix that. The slide physics aren't right. No way a car would slide uphill and not lose speed. See that? What's up, Bella? Taking my picture on the autograph? A weird skin tone, huh? TC4. I'm just gonna use this as a tuning session. Tune was so wildly off, it wasn't competitive off the rip. So we'll just dial in the tune.
Mhm. Oh yeah, somebody was telling me. Let me turn on the frame rate counter so I can see it in the VR. Would it fall down? Okay. Okay, so about 70 in here, right? Somebody was telling me in one of my YouTube comments that there was a setting that helped with immersion. Somebody was saying to turn this up, you'll see like reflections on the road and stuff. Let's see what the GPU here is. That's same, pretty similar. Let's see if it's visible. Well, I'm certainly not seeing any reflections I've been missing. I'm not seeing anything in those road reflections. It's getting me excited. I don't think that's letting us do anything. Ooh, did I get gray screened? What happened? I don't really see that doing anything useful. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna eat some dinner, take a break. We'll come back with some Battlefield 2042 probably. I think my moderator Thor was wanting to play that tonight. We haven't played in about 3 days. I've been playing nothing but this, so. Do some 2042 tonight in preparation for Battlefield 6, which is coming out on my birthday, October 10th. 10/10, easy to remember. And then just any day we should have the a dedicated server for Assetto Corsa EVO. I've got the money ready for it and a Battlefield 6 dedicated server. So just as soon as we have
the availability for some kind of portal option to rent one, we'll have that. So make sure you guys follow, keep in a loop on that, because I definitely want to race with you guys as well. What else? Oh yeah, the Discord channel. That's going to be our hub of operations for our dedicated servers. Your girlfriend's on her birthday's on October 10th? That's funny. Maybe we're triplets. I got a twin brother that's also on 10/10, so it's 3 of us now. But we'll get those dedicated servers going, and hopefully everybody hits the Discord link. If you can't click on it for some reason, the link is in the bio on the platforms I'm on, and that's going to be our hub of operations. So we've got voice channels in there as well, so we'll be able to hang out in the voice channel and talk to each other while we're doing racing or first-person shooter stuff. So pretty much any game that I'm way into and I spend a lot of time on, I try to get a dedicated server and build a community around that. So we'll have several games that we can all play together if we want to. I'm finding that a lot of these guys that do racing games, they also do first-person shooter stuff too. So with Battlefield 6 coming out, and it's going to be a hit, I can tell already. 2042, that wasn't the one, but I think Battlefield 6 is going to be the one. So anyway, we'll play some 2042 tonight and get warmed up. Get ready for the Battlefield 6 on 10/10. Yeah, we're going to be set, brothers. We're going to have so much fun. That's the long-term plan. Servers for all the games that we play. Discord channels are hub of operations, so we know what's going on. And then we're going to stream every time we play. That way, people want to get in the mix and see what we're about as a group. They can get involved. So, yeah, it's going to be a blast. Onward and upward, fellas. We're just going to keep on. Our stock is just going to keep on rising. And glad you guys are going to be around for the journey. It's going to be a good one. Promise you that. I'm here for the long run, so hope you are too. Anyway, see you guys in a couple hours. We're just going to eat and rest, and then we'll be back for some 2042 Battlefield. GG, see you next time.